If you're feeling lost in life, if you're feeling uncertain and you are not sure where you need to go with your life, you're not sure where to go next, you are not seeing this video by accident. You are seeing this video for a reason. And I just had the idea to make this video right now, right off the top of my head. This video was not planned. I walked in the door of my apartment and I snapped a thought. I just finished reading my Bible outside in the sun, and I snapped a thought the second I walked in my door. And I was that I need to make a video about the phases of life, and for men who are uncertain of where they're at currently and talking about the phases of life. And I'm making this video because I feel as though I'm entering a new phase in my life, and I've noticed that there are many, many phases in life, and I've been through them. And the first few times that I was entering a new phase, I felt like I was lost. I felt like I was stuck. I felt like I've been in this same phase for so long, and I don't know when anything is gonna change. I don't know when my life is gonna be different. Is it gonna be like this forever? And when that change does happen, sometimes you can feel lost. Like, I just spent so long building this thing or being in this phase, and was it all for nothing? And the answer is no, it was not all for nothing. And when you're entering a new phase, it is because you need to become a new person and do new things from different perspectives to get to the next level. What got you here will not get you there, and you must change as a person and grow as a man to be able to get to that next level. So, for example, me, to get my business to where it is now, I had to be in the sticks every single day, grinding at my desk, doing the work that needs to be done to get it to the point where I can now enter this new phase of my life. And I feel as that I am entering a new phase of my life right now, where I'll be traveling a lot more, meeting a lot of new people and interacting with people, collaborating with people, and building this business much, much bigger than I ever could from behind my desk and behind my computer. Because building your business from behind your computer is what is required in the beginning. You have to sit down, put your face down, and do the work, and not see a soul for days and days and days and days and days. And I've noticed recently that I'm sitting here in front of my computer and working on things, but I could be doing much higher leverage work because all of the work that I'm doing at this point, I've trained people on how to do it. My team, they know how to run the systems that I've built to run my business. And so I don't need to be doing this anymore. What I need to be doing is creating amazing content for the world, making sure that our business is growing with systems in place. I'm hiring new team members that are amazing, and I'm creating amazing content by hiring people who can create better content than me and who can guide me to create even better content. And by expressing myself and being myself and collaborating with new people and meeting new minds so that I can bring all of that back into my business, exploring the world and exploring new things, because that is what will help me go to the next level. That is not saying just go off and travel and do nothing and spend a bunch of time partying or anything like that. That's not what I'm looking for. I just know that entering this new phase of my life, I can feel it. Felt more in touch with the phases of my life. I've been through so many phases that I can feel when it is time for a new phase, and I can feel that switch coming. And if you're at the point right now where you're nearing the end of a phase, because I know how it feels, because I'm nearing the end of this phase. And if I didn't know from experience that I'm about to enter a new phase and I can tell what's coming, it would feel so monotonous, so mundane, and so boring every single day. I would be sick of being in the same stage. And I have been sick of being in the same stage. Last week, a week ago, I was like, what am I gonna do? My life is never gonna change. Nothing's ever gonna be different. I've just been doing the same thing for so long, just waking up, working, waking up, working, waking up, working. Same thing every single day. And it gets incredibly repetitive and mundane and boring. And it can feel hard to keep going in a time like that because you think the rest of your life is going to be like that. But the rest of your life will not be like it has been recently. It will not be like it will be in the future. The rest of your life will consistently change, and everything will be different at different periods in your life. So enjoy every single period of your life while you are in that period. Appreciate the blessings. Be grateful for the pain. Suffer patiently. Endure that suffering and be grateful for it and appreciate whatever it is teaching you. Whatever God is teaching you in that moment, be grateful for it and appreciate it, because it will help you get to the next level. We all have these little phases, and these little phases are like stairs. Think of them as stairs. You're never gonna be on the same stair forever. And when you go to the next stair, there's gonna be some resistance. You're gonna have to step up and get to it, but you're a level higher. And once you're on that stair, you get a second of relief, you get to enjoy that stair and go to the next stair. But if you're constantly thinking, oh my gosh, why do I have to be climbing these stairs all the time? You'll never stop to look around and realize how far you've climbed and how high you are with the amazing, beautiful view around you. If you keep your eyes focused on the end result, getting to that top stair, then you're just gonna always be thinking about how much more there is to go. And spoiler alert, the staircase goes forever. It never ends. You don't get to the top, you just die. That is the truth. You just keep climbing it and eventually you die. There's no top to it. But if you keep your eyes on your steps and make sure that you are doing your best every single day and look around and appreciate the view as you do that, it will be an amazing process. So think of every phase in your life, everything that you are going through, whether it sucks right now, whether it's amazing right now, whether you're going through a breakup or you're in the best relationship of your life, whether your business is thriving, your business is doing terrible, whether you're depressed anxious, or you're feeling amazing and you're happy for no reason at all. You don't even know why you're so happy, but you're so happy. Or you don't know why you're so depressed and anxious, but you are. Whatever it is, whatever you are going through, know that this is just a phase in your life and it is making you the man that you are created to be. We all must go through these phases to unlock the best version of ourselves. There is not a becoming of a best version of ourselves. It is already within us. It is in our core. And every phase that we go through, every day we live, every action we take, every step we take, every thought we have, and the edits of those thoughts, because we don't control our thoughts. We control the edits of those thoughts and what we do with them. You can have thoughts come into your mind that you fundamentally don't believe in. But what you get the opportunity to do is edit that thought. I could think right now, I do not want to go to the gym. I do not want to film this video. I do not want to work, but I get to edit that thought. I get the ability to work. I get the ability to go to the gym. I get the ability to film this video. I'm feeling creative. I want to film this video. I want to create something amazing for the world. I want to be the best version of myself. So I'm gonna do these things, even though my initial thought was to not do them, okay? I edited that thought, and now I get to take that thought and place it into action. And those actions that we commit every day are what slowly strip away the outer layers that the world has put onto us, that we have learned about the world. But what we don't realize is that a lot of those things are not our own beliefs. They are not who we are fundamentally deep down and who we truly were created to be. And so we strip these things away through suffering, through phases, through joy, through beauty, through exploration, through adventure, through traveling the world, communicating with new people and collaborating with new people and doing amazing things. We strip all of this away. And there's this glowing ball in the center, and that is who we are. That is who we were created to be. And we are creating this sculpture. We get to create our own sculpture, but that sculpture has already been there. That sculpture was created under that block, and that block slowly piled onto it. And so we are not going and creating a new sculpture. We are just revealing the sculpture that God created us to be by going through the phases and taking the actions necessary to become and unlock the best version of ourselves. So look, if you feel lost right now, if you feel unsure, if you feel like you don't know what you need to do in your life, there are a few simple things that you can always do no matter what else is going wrong in your life. If you work on these things, even if you're in pain, even if your life feels like it sucks, even if you're depressed, you're anxious, whatever it is, if you're unsure of what to do, you don't know what to do in relationships, you don't know what to do in business, you don't know what to study, you're unsure. I don't know why I want to go to college. I don't know if I want to go to college, start a business, work a job, whatever it is. You don't know what kind of business you want to start. You don't know where you want to go with your career. There are so many options that the world is going to throw at you. And if you're unsure on them, you don't need to pick one because the world tells you to. Your direction is completely up to God and yourself and not what the world tells you. So listen to God, listen to yourself, and do what He's calling you. But there's a few things that you can do in the meantime, regardless of any of this. One is focus on your fitness, focus on your health, and get dialed. No matter where you are in your life and what you're going through, you can go to the gym, you can do push-ups on the floor, you can eat clean, you can get better as a man with your health and dial that in. That is one of the most fundamental things you can possibly do that will make you happier no matter what. Number two, you can work on your character. Just be more kind to people, be loving to people. Read the Bible, read self-help books, read whatever religion you are, I don't care. I'm not saying read the Bible as a Christian, you can read the Bible as a self-help book. Read it whatever you want to read it as. Read the Quran, I don't care. Just read something that is going to give you some sort of value. I love reading the Bible and I love studying the life of Jesus. Now, am I a fundamental religious Christian? Not necessarily, because I don't really believe in religion. I think religion was created by man, and I do not believe that even Jesus necessarily wanted us to be Christians. I believe Jesus wanted us to follow His teachings and to love the world as He did and live in line with Him. And that is what I aim to do every single day, and I read the Bible because of that. Does that mean that I think if you do not study the Bible and go to church that you are going to hell? No, I don't believe that. I believe that if you love me and I love you and we love one another, we're able to create something amazing in this world. Phenomenal. We're doing what Jesus taught us to do. Now, I might be wrong. I don't know. I'll find out when I die, but that's what I believe. And you can believe whatever you want. Anyway, self-help books, the Bible, whatever it is. Spend time fasting. That is a huge one. Just fast, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but go a day without eating. If you can't go a day without eating, you're never going to be successful. Like, for real, it's not that hard. One day, don't eat. Try it. Let me know how you feel. You'll feel great. So, fitness, make yourself better. Be a better man for the people around you, okay? Focus on these two things right off the bat. Nutrition, eat clean food, eat clean fuel, take care of yourself. Fuel yourself to be better every single day. Get enough sleep and get good sleep. Prioritize your sleep and cut out the stuff that is making your sleep bad. I'm not saying sleep 12 hours a day and slack all day. If your body needs 12 hours of sleep after hard training or whatever, sure, sleep 12 hours one day. Don't sleep 12 hours every day because you don't need that. You're not a lion. But sleep enough. 8 to 9 hours, especially if you're a young guy. Seriously, I'm telling you, it changes the way that you look at the world, and it changes how you output every single day. And most people probably don't have anything that is stopping them from sleeping 8 to 9 hours besides things that can be cut out. Your job realistically probably doesn't take up all of the remaining hours. You have the ability to work for 16 hours and sleep 8, okay? Cut out alcohol, cut out weed, cut out junk food, cut out porn, cut out all of the vices around you. Whatever they are, I don't care what kind of vices you have. It could be gambling, it could be bad friends, it could be cheating on your girlfriend, it could be hanging out with a bunch of different women, it could be porn, it could be masturbation, it could be alcohol, it could be weed, it could be junk food, it could be any of these things. It could be money and spending money on things that you don't need because you're trying to fill a void. And I'm not saying earning money is a vice. Earning money is great as long as you're earning money with purpose. I believe every man is created to earn money with purpose and provide immense value to people and earn immense amount of money in the process. Because the more money that you are able to earn, the more you're able to help other people, and helping other people more just makes you earn more money. I am a huge believer in earning a ton of money. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, if you earn a ton of money, it separates you from God. No, I believe if you do what God created you to do and you provide immense value to other people, you will make immense amounts of money. And with that money, you can go use it to help the world, help your family, and leave an amazing impact on the world, provide more great value to people. It's a never-ending cycle of providing great value to others, earning great wealth in return, and repeating that process over and over and over again, and you never have to worry about money again. So stop spending money on BS, stop porn, stop alcohol, stop weed, stop whatever else, doesn't matter. Cut out all of these vices. You do these things and you will be set. You will be becoming a better version of yourself, no matter what phase of life you're in, no matter what you are going through, no matter how terrible your life is in the moment, you will be becoming a better version of yourself. And if you are always becoming a better version of yourself, no matter what phase you're in, your life will always be getting better, whether you realize it in the moment or not. Because when that next phase comes around and you're in a better place, you will be a better version of yourself, and you will have further progressed down the road of unlocking the true core man that you are meant to be deep in your heart, that burning ball of fire. And that burning ball of fire can only be found through purpose. A lot of men think they want time freedom, they want money freedom, they want location freedom. Yes, we all want these things, but all of these things are useless without purpose. We can have all the women, all the sex, all of the drugs, all of the money, all of the time, all of the freedom for time and location, whatever we want, all of the luxury in the entire world. And it might be awesome for a few months, but after a few months, we will wonder why we feel empty and hate our lives. And it is because we do not have purpose. Every man deep down just wants to create and build amazing things. We want to give our fullest gift to the world and fulfill the entire purpose that we were created for. We have to give the gift and fulfill the purpose that we were created for. And if we do not do that, we will feel empty regardless of what else we have. These are things that can never be found externally. It is all internal, and we must find it within ourselves. We must find it through pain, through purpose, through exploration, through adventure, through friendships, through collaboration, through connection, through learning, and through expanding our minds and our knowledge and our wisdom every single day, and through spending time with ourselves, with God, and with others so we can learn and we can grow. Because you will never learn and you will never grow in the comfort of your own little bubble. So get out there and do something different and be okay with going through these phases. Keep advancing, baby. Woo! Let's go!